The evergreen and deciduous forests of California's coastal ranges and the western side of the Sierra Nevada form a habitat rich with amphibian life. But one species found in these forests has become very important in the world of evolutionary science. The photographs you are seeing are all Ensitini eschscholtzi, the Ensitina salamander, from various places in the mountains surrounding the San Francisco and San Joaquin valleys. What makes this tiny 3-inch long amphibian so important to biological science? Each of these salamanders is able to freely interbreed with neighboring populations, except one pair. At the southern end of the valley, near the Tehachapi Mountains, the habitat of two subspecies, the yellow-blotched Ensitina and the Monterey Ensitina, overlaps. Yet we do not find any hybrids between them. They cannot interbreed. Why is this? The answer lies in evolution. The Ensitina salamander is an example of speciation in action, the gradual evolution of one parent species into two distinct daughter species. The ancestral population of California's Ensitina salamanders entered the coastal ranges from Oregon's Cascade Mountains. As the species spread further south, the Central Valley formed a barrier where the salamander could not inhabit, so the diffusing populations became isolated from one another, one moving into the Sierra Nevada and the other into the coastal ranges. As they continued to spread southward, each population faced unique environments to which they had to adapt. They were subjected to different criteria of natural selection. With the passage of time, and many generations later, the descendants of these two populations converged again at the south end of the valley. By that time, they had genetically drifted so far apart that interbreeding was no longer possible. In effect, they had become two separate species. This is perhaps the best-known example of what is called a ring species. A parent population radiates around a central barrier, and by the time its descendants meet on the opposite side, they can no longer rightly be considered the same species as one another, were it not for their similarity to their common ancestor. This is at least one way that new species are born, and is an example of evolution in action.